What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Music Over Coffee. I'm your host, Rob Blue, and welcome to the 5-part series, the 5 greatest albums in the last 10 years. So this is episode 3 that we're on. So this is my third favorite album that has been released in the last 10 years. And let me give you a little bit of background on this album. This album was released in 2005. It is the 13th studio album by this musician, solo. It sold over 1.3 million copies worldwide, and that's growing. And it actually lost to yesterday's review, Album of the Year in 2006. It actually lost, but since this is my third favorite album, I actually think it's better than How to Dismantle an Atomic Bomb. And if you don't know what I'm talking about by now, it's this. Bam! Chaos and Creation in the Backyard by Paul McCartney, Sir Paul McCartney. And wow, this album has really just spoken to me a lot over the years. And if I had to sum up this album in one word, it would be a masterpiece. It is truly one of the greatest albums I've ever heard in my entire life. It's brilliant. I think the album is Paul McCartney, one of his best albums of all time. And let me tell you a little bit why. It's got 13 songs on it, and basically every song is different. And it's just got so much creativity and so much originality. It's something you never heard before by Paul McCartney, and it's something new. And it was, at the time, it was right. You know, it felt like, yeah, man, this guy still got it. Paul McCartney is one of my all-time favorite musicians. I love the Beatles. They're one of my favorite bands, and much respect to Paul McCartney. And I love the song Fine Line. I'm in love with that song. I love the whole southern feel of it. I love the music video. It was just perfect when I watched it. That's actually the first song I fell in love with on the album. How Kind of You, Jenny Wren, At the Mercy, Friends to Go, A Certain Softness, Follow Me, and Anyway are my favorite tracks. See, I couldn't even pick 2 because they're all good, but that's just a few of the 13 tracks on there, and those are it. So I highly recommend checking this album out. It is an amazing album, and yeah, let me know what you think, guys. And yeah, and that concludes today's episode, and I appreciate y'all watching, and stay tuned tomorrow for my second favorite album in the last 10 years. All right, everybody, take care.